What's up, you guys? It's Ashley and I'm back with another video. So March of this year I got on YouTube and I feel like I didn't really introduce myself. I kind of just jumped on and started talking about my locks. So this video is going to be a bit more personal. I gathered some of my frequently asked questions from my comments and from my Instagram, and I took some questions from Pinterest. So I'm just gonna let you guys know a couple of facts about me. As you can see, my butterfly locks did not last until December 7th. They actually lasted like 2 weeks. I don't know, one day I just started taking them out and here I am. My name is Ashley. My Instagram name and my YouTube name is AKVX, and I think my Twitter name is AKVX as well. But there's no real explanation for why it's AKVX. My first initial and my middle initial, AK, and then VX. I came up with it in high school, y'all. Just, it doesn't mean anything, I promise. My entire family is Jamaican, but I was born here in Florida, so I am Jamaican. My birthday is 9797, so September 7th, 1997, I'm 23 years old. I guess that means my zodiac sign is Virgo. I don't really follow up with horoscopes and stuff, but I'm a Virgo, whatever that means. I have a solid friend group of 3 people that I went to middle school with. Those are my friends, but we're so close, I don't even call them my friends. Those are like my sisters. And I have some cousins that I'm really close with that I would consider more like best friends than cousins. It's weird. I have 2 tattoos and 3 piercings. I don't plan on getting anything else done to my body. So I attend the University of Central Florida. It's in Orlando, but I'm an online student. I'm actually graduating later this month. I major in political science and minor in journalism. And then next year, so January 2021, I will be starting a dual master's degree in criminal justice and public administration. I'm a real estate agent. I became a real estate agent when I was 18 or 19. So that's something that I do, and I also work in a real estate office. So like, I kind of do real estate, even though it's not what I see myself doing in the future, it's what I do now to make money. And if you guys want a video on how I became a real estate agent at 18, let me know in the comments below. I'm 5'3". I am short. I've never smoked, and I don't plan on ever smoking. I drink, but not often. Or people always ask me if I'm 19. Like, do I look 19? I guess, child. I love scary movies, but I'm trying to stop watching them because yeah, it's not good, I guess, for the spirit. I love my locks, and I really like I like my skin, and I like my smile. My skin was something I used to get teased for, and now it's like the first thing people notice about me. And yeah. I have 1 sister and 2 stepsisters, so yeah. And I'm the baby. Relationship status. What relationship status? I am single. Like, I am like single to the point where my phone doesn't ring for days. No one texts me. But nah, like I'm not really looking for that right now. I just want to focus on school and myself, you know. Bad kids, bad breath. But yeah, bad kids and bad breath, that'll really piss me off. Other than graduating in 2 weeks, I recently bought a new car. That's it. So I mentioned this in another video, but I deal with anxiety and it is awful. But it's something that I'm currently working through. I have a therapist. This is getting really deep, but I do have a therapist that I started seeing in March. So the same month I started this YouTube channel, I started going to therapy. And therapy has been like the best thing for my anxiety. So I did CBT therapy. I do CBT therapy, and at one point I was doing exposure therapy for my anxiety because I dealt with a form of anxiety called agoraphobia, which is where people are usually afraid to leave their house or afraid to do certain activities. They avoid places that they've had anxiety attacks at. So I avoided everything and everyone. At one point I wasn't driving. So now because of exposure therapy, I've been able to drive now, which is something that I stopped doing for months. I'm able to leave the house now, which is something that I wasn't able to do for months. If you guys watch Shameless, it's on Netflix, but there's this character on Shameless that has agoraphobia. I forgot her name. I'm about to look it up. Hold on. Shameless agoraphobia. Okay, so yeah, Sheila on Shameless has agoraphobia. You see how she's scared to leave the house and her house is like super clean and stuff? That's me. Like I'm her and she is me, you know? But yeah, it's not a joking matter, but I mean, it's now that it's something that I know that I have and I'm working through it, it's not as triggering to talk about it anymore. It's something I can talk about now without even crying. So that's a big step for me. But yeah, I deal with anxiety and that's okay. So my future plans, I don't really like to talk about my future plans because I feel like God laughs at me when I talk about my future plans. You know, like COVID-19 really showed us that anything can happen, you know what I mean? So in the future, I see myself, after completing my master's degree, I see myself doing law school in another state and then doing my PhD. I also see myself living in another country for at least a year, working on my mental health, working on not being so afraid to step out on faith, working on my relationship with God, all of those things. I know that over time, like not everything is going to be perfect and not everything is going to be, not everything is going to work out in the way that I want it to, but that's something to look forward to, and that's something that I see myself really like working intentionally on doing. I also see myself growing my locks out until they're butt length. And a more short-term goal is, because of the YouTube threshold, I have to meet 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 views by March of next year. And I'm really close to that, and that's something that I hope that I can meet before March, because I really enjoy being on YouTube. I really enjoy talking to you guys through the comments or on my Instagram. I enjoy making videos and knowing that I'm making an impact in somebody else's life and just sharing that same experience of having locks or having natural hair or whatever it is with you guys. YouTube is something I really want to grow on. On top of that, I feel like a lot of people on YouTube that look like me are often overshadowed. I kind of want to be that person that makes it out of the shadows. Like I want to be the YouTube channel that's not so dramatic and full of exploitation. I just want to be like, hey, I have locks, so do you, come over here. So academics and YouTube, I see myself doing this long term. Now I feel really good. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for getting me to 800 subscribers already. If you guys want me to do a part 2 to this video, because I feel like this is just my first time doing this. So if you guys want me to do a part 2 to this video, if you have any specific questions that you want to ask me that you want me to address in a video, let me know. I can't thank you enough. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Bye.